Mimi's Mixed Bag. Thank you for stopping by. This is your first visit to my channel. Check out my playlist. It is truly a mixed bag of whatever I find interesting to share. Last week I mentioned that I was going to bring you a Christmas candy this week, and I'm going to make some old-fashioned soft butter mints, but I'm going to make them peppermint flavor, and I'm going to use red gel food coloring. Now the good thing about these candies is you can adapt them to any season. If you needed some spring candies for a baby shower or Easter, you can make them lemon and yellow food coloring, blue for raspberry, orange for orange. You know, it's just unlimited to how you could flavor these candies and color them. So I'm going to take you to my kitchen, show you the 5 ingredients and how quick and easy it is to make these little chewy butter candies. All right, here are my 5 ingredients. You're going to need 1 stick of softened butter. You need 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Now, I didn't want to buy a whole container of heavy whipping cream, so I did a little substitution of a tablespoon of whole milk and a tablespoon of half and half, and I'm hoping that that should do the trick. I also read where you could also do 2 tablespoons of full-fat yogurt. You could do that instead of heavy whipping cream. Since I'm making peppermints, I got peppermint extract, and I need 3 cups of powdered sugar, and then my gel food coloring will be after I get it all mixed up, so I'm going to put my gel food coloring to the side. So I'm going to take these 4 ingredients, get them all mixed up in a bowl till I have a nice smooth dough. I'm going to try to beat it up by hand and see how smooth I can get it. If not, I'll have to break out my KitchenAid. 5 minutes with a fork and my dough formed perfectly. Now I'm going to cut it in half and tint half of it with some gel food coloring, just a couple drops. So I'll have a red ball and a white ball. All right, I've got my dough colored now. I'm running short on red food coloring, but it's red enough. Now here's the trick to working with this candy dough. It's like making Rice Krispie treats. You got to spray your hands with some cooking spray so that you can handle this dough and it won't stick to your hands. And it still gets a little sticky. Now that I've got my 2 layers on top of each other, because now I'm going to take my paper, roll this dough to make a big log. Just use your wax paper as your tool. All right, here is the end result of me just having to do plan B. I don't know if it's the temperature outside or the humidity in my house or the kitchen or whatever. My dough just kept being so sticky, I just could not get it rolled up and swirled like I wanted it to. So I ended up just pinching it off into like little teaspoon ball size, just like this. Now, even though they're not swirled, they're more of marbled look, and I know mine look a little pink on the camera, but it's because I could have used more red food coloring, but yours can be as red as you want it to be. Some people take the little balls and flatten them out to make like little discs. I like the look of that. Now the good thing is, once you get your little candy dough made and colored and flavored however you want it, you've really got some options. I was just experimenting with that roll up method and seeing if I could get it to swirl that way, but you could flatten it out, cut little strips like this. You could just keep it in ball size. You could put it in a candy mold. You can just pinch it off and make it look a little more rustic, but I really like just rolling it up into a little ball and flatten them out into little discs. I think that'll look really cute, little marbled candies in a dish. Now I'm going to let these air dry for a couple hours, and then once they're dry enough to handle, you just put them in an airtight container, and they will last for several weeks, and just bring some out whenever you're ready for them. So I hope you'll try this little candy recipe. They really are delicious, as is, not even air dried yet. Thanks so much. I'll be back in a few days. Bye-bye.